when they want to try, like, even for me personally, my character, they would try to attack my character. They'll say he a rat or he just a snap.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is ask him who I told on.
Paperwork.
I ain't never told on no in my life.
Yeah.
In the Prem situation, look at this case. It'll tell you who told on.
Right.
My name ain't in that case.
How you feel when them New York shit like 50 and all them niggas be trying to do all of those?
I'ma tell you something. When you're fighting a man with no arms, expect to get kicked.
Only one place in the federal guidelines where you can have 10 machines and get 1 year of community service and 1 year in college.
Innocent or guilty, criminal or citizen, that could get them any time for any crime. Say, look, if it say, sir, did you see such and such do such and such and such? Oh, wait a minute. Only time. The only time.
Oh, the hip-hop world is buzzing with controversy as 50 Cent drops shocking claims about T.I., calling him a Hollywood mutt and accusing him of selling out for fame. Fans, industry insiders, and social media commentators are in a frenzy as 50 Cent details how T.I.'s recent career choices, collaborations, and public persona suggest a shift away from authenticity toward mainstream appeal. The allegations paint a picture of a rapper who, according to 50 Cent, has compromised his original street credibility for Hollywood recognition and financial gain. For years, T.I. has been celebrated as a pioneer in Southern hip-hop, a figure respected for his lyrical prowess, entrepreneurial ventures, and influence on the culture. But 50 Cent's accusations suggest that T.I.'s alignment with Hollywood projects, major endorsements, and public appearances signal a departure from his roots. Fans are left questioning whether T.I. has truly evolved as an artist or if he has abandoned the values that originally earned him respect in the hip-hop community. Social media erupted as clips of 50 Cent's statements circulated online, with fans dissecting his every word. Supporters praised him for speaking candidly about industry politics and authenticity, while critics accused him of stirring unnecessary drama. The term Hollywood mutt quickly trended, fueling debates about what it means to stay true to your roots versus embracing mainstream success. Audiences are now questioning whether the pursuit of fame and financial gain can coexist with credibility and loyalty to the culture. 50 Cent's allegations go beyond personal attacks, shining a light on the broader conversation about selling out in the music industry. Collaborations with major brands, film and TV appearances, and commercial projects are often criticized by purists as a betrayal of hip-hop values. By targeting T.I., 50 Cent is not just addressing one artist's career choices, he's highlighting a cultural tension between authenticity, artistic integrity, and the pressures of fame in the entertainment world. The controversy also sparks debate about the role of social media in shaping public perception. Fans are dissecting past interviews, music releases, and appearances to see if T.I.'s trajectory supports 50 Cent's claims. Each tweet, post, and video clip is being analyzed for evidence of compromise, leading to widespread discussions about credibility, ambition, and loyalty in the music industry. The feud, whether personal or professional, has put T.I.'s legacy under a microscope and reignited conversations about the line between success and authenticity. Ultimately, 50 Cent's explosive claims set the stage for a story filled with conflict, insight, and cultural commentary. Fans are left wondering how T.I. will respond, whether this feud will escalate, and what it says about the evolving dynamics of fame, loyalty, and integrity in hip-hop. The stage is set for a dramatic, in-depth look at one of the most provocative debates in the music world today, and the implications for T.I., 50 Cent, and the wider hip-hop community. The hip-hop community is no stranger to drama, but 50 Cent's latest accusations against T.I. have sent shockwaves throughout the industry. In a candid and fiery series of statements, 50 Cent called T.I. a Hollywood mutt, alleging that the rapper had prioritized fame, mainstream recognition, and lucrative Hollywood projects over the credibility and authenticity that initially defined his career. For fans who have followed T.I.'s rise from the streets of Atlanta to international superstardom, the claim is both provocative and polarizing. It challenges the image of T.I. as a respected figure in Southern hip-hop and forces a re-evaluation of his choices, priorities, and loyalty to the culture. T.I., born Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., has long been celebrated for his lyricism, entrepreneurial ventures, and cultural influence. He became a prominent figure in hip-hop through albums that addressed life in Atlanta, street experiences, and social commentary. Fans admired him not only for his music, but also for his persona, which seemed grounded in authenticity despite his mainstream success. However, 50 Cent's remarks suggest that over time, T.I. has shifted focus, choosing Hollywood visibility and corporate partnerships over street credibility and connection to his roots. According to 50 Cent, T.I.'s involvement in films, TV projects, endorsements, and high-profile appearances indicates a conscious decision to embrace mainstream appeal. While many artists navigate the balance between artistic integrity and financial opportunity, 50 Cent argues that T.I. has sold out in a way that compromises the values that initially earned him respect. This accusation is particularly explosive because both artists share a long history in hip-hop and are considered influential figures within the community. Fans are left questioning whether this feud is about personal rivalry, professional critique, or a deeper commentary on the pressures artists face as they navigate fame. Social media has become a battleground for this controversy. Clips of 50 Cent's statements have circulated widely, sparking debates on platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The term Hollywood mutt quickly gained traction, trending as fans and commentators dissected the meaning behind the accusation. Some sided with 50 Cent, praising him for calling out what they perceive as T.I.'s compromise of authenticity for fame. Others defended T.I., arguing that diversifying into Hollywood and pursuing mainstream success does not inherently diminish an artist's credibility. This digital frenzy has ensured that the story remains at the forefront of hip-hop conversation, drawing both media attention and fan speculation. The tension also raises questions about the broader culture of selling out in the music industry. Historically, hip-hop has valued authenticity, street credibility, and loyalty to the culture, while mainstream success, corporate partnerships, and Hollywood ventures have often been criticized as departures from these values. T.I., as both a rapper and a public figure, exists at the intersection of these competing priorities. By labeling him a Hollywood mutt, 50 Cent is essentially asserting that T.I.'s career choices have tilted too far toward fame and commercial opportunity, at the expense of the authenticity that fans once revered. Examining T.I.'s career trajectory, there are several moments that may have fueled 50 Cent's claims. From acting roles in major films to executive production work on television shows, from high-profile collaborations with mainstream artists to lucrative brand endorsements, T.I. has undeniably expanded his presence beyond music. While these ventures have cemented his financial success and broadened his influence, critics argue that they have distanced him from the raw, street-oriented roots that initially defined his artistry. 50 Cent's critique is not just personal, it reflects a cultural debate about the balance between artistic integrity and career growth in a highly competitive industry. Public reactions have been swift and divided. Some fans argue that 50 Cent is protecting the core values of hip-hop by calling out perceived compromises in authenticity. Others suggest that this feud is rooted in personal rivalry and that T.I.'s career evolution should be seen as strategic growth rather than betrayal. The debate highlights the complexities of fame, credibility, and ambition in the modern entertainment landscape. It also raises a key question. Can an artist navigate Hollywood, corporate partnerships, and mainstream appeal without losing the respect of their original fan base? 50 Cent's remarks suggest that for T.I., the answer may not be clear-cut. The controversy has broader implications beyond just T.I. and 50 Cent. It reflects ongoing tensions within hip-hop regarding the commercialization of the genre, the role of fame and media exposure, and the pressures artists face to remain relevant while staying true to their roots. Fans and industry experts alike are watching closely to see how T.I. responds, whether through public statements, interviews, or social media posts. The outcome of this feud could influence perceptions of both artists, as well as spark wider discussions about authenticity, loyalty, and the cost of fame in hip-hop culture. By the end of Part 1, the stage is set for a deeper exploration of the feud between 50 Cent and T.I. Fans are eager to see if T.I. will defend his choices, respond to the Hollywood Mutt accusation, or address the perceived compromise between mainstream success and cultural credibility. The narrative promises further revelations, personal confrontations, and cultural commentary that will keep audiences engaged and invested in the story. The clash between authenticity and ambition is at the heart of this saga, and Part 1 establishes the tension, history, and stakes for the dramatic continuation in the next chapter. As the feud between 50 Cent and T.I. continues to dominate social media and entertainment news, fans and industry insiders are dissecting every element of 50 Cent's claims. Labeling T.I. a Hollywood mutt, 50 Cent has painted a vivid picture of a rapper who, according to him, has prioritized mainstream appeal, Hollywood ventures, and corporate collaborations over his roots in hip-hop. This accusation goes beyond a personal attack. It's a commentary on how fame and financial ambition can reshape the trajectory of an artist, sometimes at the expense of credibility and authenticity. Historically, T.I. built his reputation on raw lyricism, street narratives, and entrepreneurial ventures that kept him grounded in the Atlanta hip-hop scene. He was celebrated for albums that reflected real-life struggles, political awareness, and personal stories that resonated with fans. Yet, 50 Cent's critique suggests that T.I.'s career choices over the past decade indicate a pivot toward Hollywood projects, acting roles, brand endorsements, and high-profile media appearances. While these ventures expanded his visibility and net worth, 50 Cent argues that they also created a disconnect between T.I. and the core hip-hop audience that once admired him for his authenticity. Fans have been analyzing T.I.'s body of work in light of these claims. From his acting roles in films like ATL and Takers to executive producing television projects and engaging in celebrity partnerships, it is evident that T.I. has diversified his career. For many, this represents strategic growth, an intelligent approach to building wealth, and long-term sustainability in the entertainment industry. However, 50 Cent frames these moves differently, suggesting that T.I. has become a symbol of compromise, prioritizing personal gain over the principles and cultural values that originally defined him. Social media discussions have become particularly heated. Hashtags referencing Hollywood Mutt began trending as fans debated T.I.'s authenticity, career choices, and loyalty to hip-hop culture. Supporters of 50 Cent praise his blunt honesty, arguing that calling out perceived compromises maintains the integrity of the genre and holds artists accountable for straying too far from their roots. Others defend T.I., asserting that career diversification and exploring Hollywood does not equate to selling out. These debates highlight the ongoing tension between artistic evolution and the expectations of fans who idolize the purity of street credibility. The conflict also reflects the broader conversation about the pressures of fame and commercialization in the music industry. Artists like T.I., who have achieved both critical acclaim and financial success, face unique challenges in balancing artistic integrity with opportunities for growth and financial security. 50 Cent's accusations underscore the cultural expectation that true hip-hop artists should remain rooted in their origins, even when fame and money present opportunities to expand their influence beyond music. This raises a larger question about whether artists can simultaneously succeed in mainstream entertainment while maintaining authenticity and credibility within the culture that first elevated them. Beyond the industry perspective, the feud carries significant personal undertones. 50 Cent and T.I. share histories as influential figures in hip-hop, making the public criticism even more provocative. Fans speculate whether this is a clash of ideologies, a personal rivalry, or a reflection of genuine concern over the direction of hip-hop culture. Regardless of the motivations, 50 Cent's labeling of T.I. as a Hollywood mutt has ignited a debate about accountability, ambition, and the delicate balance between artistic evolution and cultural loyalty. Critics of T.I. point to collaborations with mainstream pop artists, appearances on high-profile media platforms, and involvement in celebrity-driven projects as evidence supporting 50 Cent's claims. Each move is analyzed for signs of compromise or prioritization of personal gain over cultural authenticity. Conversely, defenders argue that T.I.'s career diversification demonstrates intelligence, adaptability, and an understanding of the entertainment industry's realities. These contrasting perspectives fuel the debate, drawing attention not only to T.I.'s choices, but to the larger cultural conversation about what it means to remain true to oneself while navigating fame. 50 Cent's accusations have also sparked a discussion about the role of mentorship and peer accountability in hip-hop. By openly criticizing T.I., he is sending a message to the industry about the importance of maintaining authenticity, even when presented with lucrative opportunities. This act resonates with fans who value the traditional principles of hip-hop, emphasizing that cultural integrity should not be sacrificed for fame or financial success. It also places T.I. in a position where his response, silence, or defense could influence public perception and set a precedent for how other artists are evaluated by fans and peers. As Part 2 unfolds, the tension escalates. Fans eagerly anticipate T.I.'s response to 50 Cent's claims, wondering whether he will defend his career choices, confront the accusation of selling out, or address the cultural implications of his Hollywood ventures. This chapter of the story deepens the narrative, exploring the intersection of fame, integrity, and ambition, while highlighting the pressure that public scrutiny places on high-profile artists. It becomes clear that this is not just a personal feud. It is a cultural debate about the evolving definition of success, credibility, and authenticity in hip-hop. By the end of Part 2, the stage is set for a dramatic continuation in Part 3. The narrative promises personal confrontations, revelations about the motivations behind T.I.'s choices, and deeper insights into the tension between fame, culture, and artistic integrity. The feud between 50 Cent and T.I. is more than just entertainment. It is a lens through which fans can examine the challenges, sacrifices, and consequences of navigating success in an industry where authenticity and ambition are constantly in conflict. As the feud between 50 Cent and T.I. continues to unfold, the conversation has expanded beyond personal rivalry to a broader debate about fame, credibility, and loyalty in hip-hop. 50 Cent's accusation that T.I. has become a Hollywood mutt and sold out for mainstream success challenges not only T.I.'s career choices, but also the perception of what it means to be authentic in the modern music industry. For fans and observers, the controversy raises important questions. Can an artist pursue Hollywood fame, corporate partnerships, and mainstream recognition while maintaining street credibility? Or is compromise inevitable when ambition meets opportunity? T.I.'s career trajectory illustrates the complexities of this debate. Over the years, he has evolved from a street-oriented rapper to an internationally recognized entertainer. Albums like Trap Music and Paper Trail cemented his influence in hip-hop, while his entrepreneurial ventures and acting roles broadened his brand. 50 Cent's critique suggests that somewhere along this journey, T.I. prioritized personal gain over the authenticity that once defined him. Fans are now analyzing T.I.'s collaborations, film projects, endorsements, and media appearances as evidence of compromise, questioning whether his pursuit of fame has come at the expense of cultural credibility. Social media continues to amplify the controversy. Clips of 50 Cent's statements have gone viral, sparking trending discussions, debates, and reactions across Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Fans are divided. Some defend T.I., praising his versatility, business acumen, and ability to expand beyond music, while others side with 50 Cent, arguing that credibility is non-negotiable and that T.I.'s Hollywood endeavors represent a departure from the values that earned him respect. The hashtag HollywoodMutt became a rallying point for this debate, with each side scrutinizing T.I.'s career moves and questioning the balance between ambition and integrity. The feud also highlights the generational and cultural tensions in hip-hop. For artists like 50 Cent, authenticity, street credibility, and loyalty to one's roots remain paramount. For T.I., the path to mainstream success and longevity required embracing opportunities that might challenge traditional perceptions of authenticity. This clash of values underscores a larger conversation about what it means to evolve as an artist while maintaining the respect of one's core audience. Fans are now examining how the pressures of fame, money, and media exposure influence decisions and shape public perception of hip-hop artists. Critics point to T.I.'s extensive work in Hollywood, acting roles, producing TV shows, and appearing on reality programs as clear indicators of selling out. Each project is dissected for signs that he has prioritized visibility and financial gain over the culture that helped him rise. Meanwhile, defenders argue that T.I. is a multifaceted artist who has mastered the art of brand expansion, demonstrating strategic thinking and long-term planning. This debate reflects a broader industry challenge: how to maintain artistic integrity while leveraging opportunities for wealth, influence, and career longevity. The personal dimension of the feud adds another layer of intrigue. Both 50 Cent and T.I. are influential figures whose reputations carry weight in the hip-hop community. By publicly criticizing T.I., 50 Cent positions himself as a guardian of authenticity, challenging peers to remain accountable to the culture and the values that initially elevated them. This confrontation is more than just a clash of personalities. It's a symbolic debate about the responsibilities of artists who hold influence, the choices they make, and the consequences of prioritizing fame over credibility. Fans and commentators have speculated on T.I.'s potential responses. Will he address the Hollywood Mutt accusation publicly, defend his career decisions, or use the opportunity to clarify his artistic evolution? The outcome of this feud could have lasting implications, shaping public perception of both artists and influencing discussions about authenticity, success, and credibility in hip-hop. Part 3 sets the stage for a climactic exploration of these themes, offering insights into the tension between ambition, fame, and cultural loyalty. Ultimately, the feud between 50 Cent and T.I. serves as a lens through which fans can examine the broader challenges of the music industry. It raises questions about how artists navigate opportunities, manage public perception, and balance ambition with loyalty to the culture that first embraced them. The controversy reminds audiences that success often comes with difficult choices, and that fame, while desirable, can complicate relationships, reputation, and authenticity. By the conclusion of Part 3, the narrative is clear. 50 Cent's accusations of T.I. being a Hollywood mutt are more than personal critique. They are a cultural commentary on ambition, compromise, and the evolving standards of authenticity in hip-hop. The story challenges fans to consider the fine line between growth and selling out, between opportunity and loyalty, and between fame and integrity. For T.I., 50 Cent, and the wider hip-hop community, the debate continues, with public opinion and cultural expectations ensuring that every move will be scrutinized. Fans are left eagerly anticipating the next chapter, whether in the form of a response from T.I., further commentary from 50 Cent, or the broader discussion this feud has ignited. The clash between personal ambition and cultural authenticity is ongoing, and the lessons from this story extend beyond celebrity drama, providing insights into how fame, influence, and credibility intersect in the modern entertainment landscape. The feud between 50 Cent and T.I. is more than just celebrity drama. It's a powerful lens through which fans can examine authenticity, ambition, and the challenges of maintaining credibility in the music industry. 50 Cent's accusation that T.I. has become a Hollywood mutt raises important questions about what it means to stay true to your roots while pursuing fame, fortune, and opportunities in mainstream entertainment. This story encourages audiences to consider the delicate balance between personal ambition and cultural loyalty, as well as the potential consequences of prioritizing one over the other. For fans and aspiring artists, this feud provides a cautionary tale about the pressures and complexities of success. T.I.'s career evolution, marked by music, Hollywood projects, brand endorsements, and media appearances, demonstrates the difficult choices that artists face when navigating the intersection of art, fame, and financial opportunity. 50 Cent's critique emphasizes the importance of accountability, reminding artists and audiences alike that credibility and integrity are earned over time and can be affected by every public decision. The conversation also sheds light on the broader culture of hip-hop, where authenticity, street credibility, and loyalty to the community remain highly valued. While mainstream success and financial gain are appealing, they can sometimes come with the perception of compromise. Fans are prompted to reflect on how fame and opportunity influence public perception, and whether commercial ventures necessarily dilute an artist's cultural authenticity. The story of 50 Cent calling out T.I. encourages thoughtful discussion about these dynamics, sparking debates that extend beyond individual careers to the values of the hip-hop community as a whole. Moreover, this feud highlights the role of public scrutiny in shaping artist reputations. In an era where social media amplifies every statement, collaboration, and decision, artists are constantly evaluated not just for their creative output, but also for their choices, affiliations, and perceived priorities. 50 Cent's statements challenge T.I. to respond and justify his career path, demonstrating how public opinion can influence the trajectory of even the most established stars. It's a reminder that in the entertainment world, credibility and authenticity are as visible and fragile as fame and fortune. Ultimately, the clash between 50 Cent and T.I. is a story about ambition, authenticity, and the costs of success. It encourages audiences to consider the importance of staying true to one's principles, understanding the implications of career decisions, and recognizing that public perception matters as much as personal gain. Fans are left reflecting on the lessons embedded in this feud, the balance between growth and loyalty, the tension between fame and integrity, and the ongoing challenge of maintaining credibility while navigating opportunities in a high-stakes, highly visible industry. This narrative invites fans to stay engaged with the story as it develops, consider the perspectives of both 50 Cent and T.I., and reflect on the broader implications for hip-hop culture and the music industry. By following this unfolding drama, audiences gain insight into the challenges artists face, the importance of authenticity, and the consequences that accompany every decision in the pursuit of fame, influence, and financial success.